It's Friday and there are 4 WNBA games on the card tonight. What more can you ask for? Let's try to build some momentum on Friday as we go into the weekend. Let's roll. What's up, sports fans? My name is Chris. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of The Bounce. We are a daily WNBA betting show committed to bringing you winners on a daily basis. Today's Friday, June 7th, and in today's video, there are 4 WNBA games on the card for you guys, and we are coming out firing with 3 selections we believe have the best opportunity to turn some profit here on a Friday night. Now, before we get into the plays, though, if you haven't already smashed the like button, please go ahead and do so now. If you guys are new around here, please hit the subscribe button. We are pumping out some great content on a daily basis. We're talking WNBA, Euro Cup, daily pick videos are starting next week. Be sure to click the subscribe button, click the little bell so you don't miss out on anything going forward. Now, without further ado, here's tonight's 3 selections. The first play we have for you is the Indiana Fever on the money line, minus 140 over the Washington Mystics. Look, we're going to continue to pick on the Washington Mystics as long as it's profitable. They come into this game playing the second of a back-to-back. Yes, they're at home for both games, but they just fell to 0-10. I'm not expecting any jump from them in this contest. Against an Indiana Fever side that's going to be desperate to get back in the win column after getting blown out by the New York Liberty. The Fever, for as poor as they've been through 9 games so far this season, they have shown some offensive capabilities, which is far more than the Washington Mystics can say. The Mystics average just 72 points per game through the first 10 games of their season. They're not exactly shooting the lights out. And with 5 days of rest, the Indiana Fever should come up with a defensive game plan to help the defense succeed and bounce back with a good defensive effort. Offensively, the Fever will have the best player on the court in Caitlin Clark. Yes, she's coming off her worst shooting performance of her career, but she's due for a bounce-back game. The likes of Aaliyah Boston is definitely needed to step up in a big way, and she'll do so against a favorable matchup with Stephanie Dolson of the Washington Mystics. I'm banking on Indiana's offense to come to play, and their defense to step up in a big way, limiting the Washington Mystics' attack. Give me the Fever here on the money line as they get a road win, minus 140. The second play we have for you is the Los Angeles Sparks, plus 3.5 points for the Dallas Wings. The odds are minus 110. Look, this might be the wildest pick of the year, but I believe this is a good spot for the Los Angeles Sparks to not only be competitive in a game, but to end a losing streak and get the outright win. They've not been as efficient as they would like on the offensive side of things. They're averaging just 75 points per contest, but they like to play an up-tempo style of basketball, something that's going to trouble the Dallas Wings in this contest. Wings have found life tough since Natasha Howard went out through injury. They've dropped 3 straight games, and in those games, their offense has taken a step back. Opposing defenses are focusing on Arike Gunbwale and making her pass the ball, thus forcing other players to beat them, which is not coming to fruition as seen in their lack of offense. In a game with the lowest total on the board, the Los Angeles Sparks, I believe, are a live underdog. They're going to get the job done here for us. We're going to cash the ticket at plus 3.5 points, minus 110. Third and final play we have for you is Ajay Wilson of the Las Vegas Aces, under 26.5 points. The odds are minus 115. Look, we're sticking with the crazy theme of the night. We're taking Wilson under her point total for a couple of reasons. Yes, I know she's the runaway favorite for the WNBA MVP award. She's averaging 27.9 points per game, but there are certain spots in the schedule that I believe the level of play could dip, and I believe this is one of them. For starters, I can see the Seattle Storm hanging with the Aces in this contest. They have really good on-ball defenders. They have enough firepower to keep up with them. And particularly in the matchup with Ajay Wilson versus Ezi Megabor, she's a good young player. She can hold her own in the paint on both ends. And I expect her to be up to the challenge here against Ajay Wilson, who of late has logged a ton of minutes for the Aces. And yes, she's coming off a 36-point outburst in her last game against the Dallas Wings. But this is a spot I don't believe we're going to get her best. I expect her to struggle to score in this contest. And I expect the Seattle Storm to keep this game close. Take Ajay Wilson under 26.5 points, minus 115. That wraps up episode 23 of The Balance. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to help support the videos, please smash the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, or leave a comment in the comment section if you guys are tailing or fading any of tonight's best bets. As always, good luck.